Da-da-da-da.
Welcome to Twitch.
Yeah. or YouTube if you're watching this.
Or YouTube.
The VOD on YouTube.
That's true. We do get more hits on there than anywhere else. So,
and eventually ESPN. Do we get that deal yet, or is that?
I'm still in the
still
works.
negotiating?
We're still talking.
Gabe talks to the Ocho.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything then. Sorry.
Yeah.
Forget you heard that.
Beep. Bleep that out.
Fix it in post.
Well, I don't have any announcements, and I'm ready to play some Dungeon in Dwags.
What do you mean we don't announcements? We've been talking about it for like 10 minutes. Connor's birthday stream.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Connor.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
thank you guys. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
And we're not playing next
30.
week either.
We're not playing next week.
I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to
We're gonna get
I wanted
DNC
to do like the hoodie and the hat and hold a skateboard and do Hello Fellow Kids, but I fucking forgot it. Just imagine I did it.
Big 3-0.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Good job being 30, Connor.
Well,
God.
Oh, they got it. Figure it out.
well, having a slight breakdown.
Did you have like a chipmunks thing going on in there too?
Nope.
Okay.
I press all the wrong buttons sometimes.
All right. Well,
Hold on.
happy birthday, Connor. Hope
No squeak.
30
Thank you.
treats you well.
Me too.
So, should we get to it?
Without further
Louis!
ennui.
Thalass Gaming.
We're back.
Oh, the O is missing.
we're
a
back?
part?
All right. Well, when we left off, our new band of adventurers found themselves in an old sacred vault created for or by the elemental plane of fire, or being within it. Behind a locked door, our Ant-Man Pem grabbed a single fiery bracer, and shortly after, a motley crew of shapeshifters donning purple masks, led by a wereback goblin named Gris, came in. After an attempt to negotiate for the bracer, Gris said his boss was looking for the other half of. The group vowed to protect it and fought off the Night Mask, capturing 3. After the battle with Gris, our group found a guardsman and turned the unconscious over to them in return for favor with patrol by Druid.
Yes.
With multiple leads on the investigation on the kidnappings, the group attempts to find some rest back at Maggie and Miley's. And ambiance.
Oh no.
Night.
I just want to say, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but Pim turning into an ant, also being named Pim. No one's following the
Ant-Man?
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's exactly fucking Ant-Man. Pim was the doctor that created the technology that made Ant-Man. Just thought it was a weird coincidence, yeah.
That is
Because I know
strange.
you didn't play that shit.
Maybe they watched this stream and then went back in the past to create Ant-Man.
Damn,
Oh.
Completely.
Maybe. Hard maybe.
hard man.
So,
Coben's sleeping in. I had to find a pen.
It's a hard maybe. Yeah.
Robin's sleeping in overnight. Lionel,
Mm-hmm.
sometime through the night, as before you went to bed, you did a little meditation with the moonstones and sat with 2 moons in the window, and you found some rest. And sometimes hours later, it felt like you had a dreamless sleep so far. You wake up to a little clattering in the desk of the room. From the drawer where you put the moonstones, it's like kind of like almost like 2 little like clanking of metal.
Okay. I check it out.
As you open it, looks like the clankings of the moonstone, they're almost drawn kind of like You know those two magnet sort of things that you would like pull together and like play with as like some sort of like stimming tool. Um, the moonstones in that envelope that you put them, for now, can be clanking and they're pushing against the drawer, almost like they're wanting out. And as you kind of open it, they kind of and fly and then kind of hit the window as they get stuck on the window.
I'm gonna try and grab it so it doesn't break through the glass.
And as you go and you grab onto the moonstones, make a wisdom save.
Oh boy. +0. First roll of the day. Huh.
Down the tower she goes.
10.
10.
Perfect.
You grab onto the envelope and kind of pull back, and your eyes kind of, or like vision kind of flashes before you as these two, you find yourself like in these dark woods at night, almost kind of where you grew up in the shade of the tomorrow tree, and you just see these large, like huge round eyes, and then like kind of peering out of the darkness, and then a huge sort of screech, and you kind of jolt awake or back to consciousness as you're holding the moonstone, and the pain from your upper right collarbone starts to seed a little bit, remembering past event.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna start putting the envelope away with the letter that I had written. I'll put 2 of the stones in, but I'll keep the 1, and I'll put that in my pocket. And I guess I'll be the first one up since I only really need like 4 hours of actual rest. I will go ahead and go to some sort of post office and just mail them away. And then
Okay, bright and early.
Yeah.
All right. Make a perception check for me, and then I'll resolve that.
It's morning, right? Okay.
It's getting there. As things sometimes in the middle of the night, you wake up and you have like from your wounds the day before, you kind of have almost like a pulsating, like
4.
swollen, yeah, kind of pulsating from where you were bitten in the last scrap underneath Maggie and Miley. You kind of look I think it was on your arm, as you look over and you can see like the bite marks around it are now not bleeding, but have kind of like coagulated with like this blackness.
Oh, that's not good. Who am I rooming? Was I rooming with anybody, or did we all get separate rooms?
Yeah.
Okay. I should get this checked out. Can I tell if it's infected or if it's like a venom or a poison or?
Make
like
a survival check.
Straight up survival.
Or actually nature.
Well, god damn it.
Probably similar modifier.
I'm trying. No, not at all. I'm trying to. Don't. God damn it. That's a 7.
Oh. You can't tell whether it's venom or some sort of poison in your system or that it's infected. It just looks like the total pain from it hasn't resolved yet.
Does it hurt any more than just like a regular wound?
Not currently. It doesn't. It's just more like swollen and like maybe a little sore. But as for like pain, you're good.
I don't think I have anything. No, I don't have anything to wrap it up. I'll pour some water out on it and try to clean it up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that a little bit.
And then, is this still in the middle of the night, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just, I guess, go back to sleep.
All right. Okay, now Lionel with the 4, you don't catch anything, but you do have to probably walk for the better part of an hour, maybe just over through town. It's pretty quiet
Nice.
at this time of day, but as you're kind of walking back, the sun starts creeping up, and as the drow, you get that moment like, oh,
I tip my head a little forward to cover the eyes.
yeah. But not many people are out and about this time of day. As you make your way back into Maggie and Miley's, as morning is now here. And what would you guys like to do? And how would you?
I would like to call everyone to an urgent meeting.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
attend-
I can be there.
as I join to attend the meeting. Lionel, breakfast.
Yes, sir. The usual, sir.
Yes.
I'll go up to Maggie or Miley and order some breakfast.
It's Miley today. You don't see Maggie right now.
I'm gonna order 2 eggs over medium, 2 sausages, side of beans, toast, rye toast, half toasted, 1 side of butter on each side, and then 2 slices of bacon and a bowl of oatmeal with raisins, 5 exact raisins.
Sprinkled on like garnishes.
Yeah.
Okay. As Miley's like taking that down, and, like it's like quickly looking back, you're like, oh my God, keep going. Okay. That'd be 8 silver.
8 silver. I'll toss it to her, and then just a round of breakfast food for the rest of the people. That's for Quobin.
Okay. She gives you, after probably 20, 25 minutes, she gets a tray, with a plate on it, and silverware kind of, in its right spots, left and right of the plate itself, with the toast, the bacon, and a little cup of oatmeal, and a couple will look like really kind of bright raisins, and you can see that she might have put a little fairy flair on it. And breakfast you ordered with it. Then next to it is just a tray, basically like, scrambled eggs and bacon, but like in a mass for the rest of.
Susie, pardon me. I would like maybe one extra thing. Can you take 2 tablespoons of butter, throw it in some milk, about a pint and a half, and heat that up for me? Thank you.
I'll just
And
go
I
over
start
2
eating
gold.
sausages. Just downing
gold.
sausages.
I'll go over 2
Okay.
gold for everything.
Right.
Lionel, were you able to take care of that task I asked of you?
I did this morning, sir.
Good. The stones you mailed are the going currency of the Knights Radiant to increase. So very important that the package makes it. Did you sign it from me?
I did, sir.
Well done.
Speaking of the stones,
These raisins are strange.
How many are there, sir? There are 5.
There's
I told them 5.
but they look off, and I just move it.
I saw a lichen last night. It was a rat, and I think it had a moonstone embedded in its eye. I saw it crawl into the sewer. I think something's going on here.
Was this a magical rat, or was it just a rat with a?
It was transformed. It was in a rat form.
Ah.
Surely it has another form if it has a moonstone embedded in its eye. Something
Interesting.
more menacing.
Who was the guy we were going to go talk to? Name started with a G? Yeah?
There were multiple people we were going
Was
to
it
go talk to, and there's more than
Gorich?
one with the G. Gorich Greenvale. We talked to Gritch. And we're waiting on word from Makuka Aerobai.
I don't remember that.
Bakuka.
So I said Makuka.
Oh, I do have that written down. Okay. Yeah,
So-
it's a kuka. It's a kuka.
It's not. It's Vakuka.
Oh. F?
Y'all got it wrong.
Up in chat.
F chat, boys. So,
As Coben is cutting a piece of bacon with a knife and fork
Ha! No!
and eating it,
Are you
well,
seeing
it does
this,
appear that
Vamp?
there's something off with these were creatures. Normally quite docile and trustworthy, but they seem to be off about their. I assume it has something to do with the Sidium glow. But we do need to
Open.
investigate, I agree.
Do you
Yes.
think the lichens could have something to do with the kidnappings? Perhaps it wasn't the small fire elemental.
I don't know. It seems more that the night masks. Well, I suppose they were lichens, weren't they? I think there's something going on, and someone is manipulating the lycanthropes of the town. I do think we need to investigate. We also need to visit the Church of Sehanine and see if they have seen any. As you may know, lycanthropes are natural allies of Sehanine clerics and knights. So if there's something to know about the lycanthropes, they will probably know.
Would I know that? Like, do I know anything about it?
make a religion check. About the relationship or about lycanthropes in general?
Lycanthropes in general, I suppose.
Make a nature check.
Okay.
I take the half-toasted rye toast, dip it into the beans, and smell a sausage, and then take a bite of the toast.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I couldn't get it in the hole.
What was your roll?
10?
10?
10.
Yeah, you've heard of them before. With a 10, you've only heard stories of the curse of lycanthropy, and never one where somebody had maybe assumed control over it, but that it controlled them. And it would usually arrive against their will in a full moon of some sorts. But at most try to suppress and ignore it. And maybe it with a 10.
Okay. It seems that they can control it quite well. I don't know much
Control
about
what?
lycanthropes.
Is that atypical?
Sorry. Surge is a little hungover. Control what? Who control what?
The ability to
Transform.
yeah, like control the lycanthropy, I guess. Yeah, like I don't know.
Switch to their were form.
Hmm.
The fearsome were rat.
Yeah, I can't. Is that a thing? Is that its main form? Is that its most
So-
powerful form?
So then it is. We must decide which ones.
This isn't even my final form.
Yeah, is that the final form? Is just the were-rat?
We have to set a list of what we think is most important. We are expecting word from Vakuka on the prisoners and see if he gets anything. We need to go to the Zorkal district to investigate the missing people around the shop Greenvales, whose owner's name is Gorich Greenvale.
We should investigate first.
And then
That's
we
the
also,
most important.
We also discussed visiting the church and figuring out if we can figure out what's happening with this corporation that seems to be buying up.
We need to investigate
Property.
the kidnappings. There could
What
still
about-
be people
There
that
was-
are alive.
There were what? Goblins? A glove? Weren't we going to go look for whoever sent those guys?
Yeah, that's Gorich.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What do we do with
Again, I
that?
hadn't.
Lionel,
Yes, sir.
can you read
I hadn't
back
been
the
drunk.
quote
Nah, fuck you.
from yesterday?
Oh shit. What quote?
The The one, you know the one that the
Oh,
goblins
Lionel's
had.
dropping the ball. Come on, Lionel.
I forget it.
Apparently, I wrote down Gorge has the other bangle. Gorge Greenvale has a potion shop in Zorcal. That is what I wrote down.
Normally, Lionel, you're better than this.
Sorry,
You're doing
sir.
all right. Is it the
It's-
pay?
I see. It seems I've given the second copy to the gentleman yesterday
Oh,
that had that quote.
it's an amateur mistake.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
Very
And just
well.
for clarification, Chris, it was a like a rat tooth that was made out of moonstone.
Okay, not the eye. I don't know where I got that from. It was the rat's tooth that was made out of moonstone.
I thought you said it was the eye.
I
He wakes
remembered.
up slow.
Now that I've had my food and my, time
Close
to.
enough.
Food helps him
He
remember.
has a piece of moonstone embedded in its face.
Yeah.
I'm not angry with
It
you.
was a
I
rat
just
face too. It's it's only this big.
trying
so.
to clarify.
So something's going on here, and we need to find out.
Yes, and the options are go to the church, see what's happening there. Go to the alchemy shop. We could go and talk to the arts druid, Fakuka, but we also requested him to send word, so we don't necessarily need to go to him.
I vote go to the potion shop first.
So you guys remember how we did the Aventera thing from last campaign where it was like, hey, we can kind of go do this for an entire morning and then like an afternoon. So this is kind of like a mechanically an open world part.
Yeah.
With you guys have clues and whatnot, and you guys can explore the town, and I'll give you guys information.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go and what you guys want to do. So.
Do we feel like the town is that much area? I don't know how big it is physically. Does that feel coverable in a day? To like go around, investigate around, ask questions around the alchemy shop, and then also make it over to Toka town.
Yeah, it's a fairly large town for a fantasy world, but I mean it's everything.
Yeah.
Walkable within an hour for the most part.
Well then, shall we go off? I'm finished with my breakfast, and most of the food is still sitting there. Half of one of the 2 pieces of bacon, half of the toast, 2 bites of the beans, 1 bite of the sausage.
An absolute waste.
One of the eggs is eaten.
I have finished all of my milk. It is time to go.
I'm ready to go.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to need a couple minutes.
Oh.
And I step outside and start the arduous process of putting my armor on.
Okay.
Which I think takes like 6 minutes.
Crampy.
Yeah, it does. And E. coli out there, and he helps. Like he grabs like a strap as you like turn around, and then you hand it back to him. Like he's gone through that process with you a few times too.
Lionel,
Yes, sir.
are you familiar with where Zorcal is? In your expedition this morning, were you able to find something like that?
Can I make a check on that?
You can and be real. It's a really low DC.
Okay.
Investigation check.
Great. +6. Let me get these dice from down here. Huh. 11.
11. Yep. You would have seen a sign that goes to Zorcal, Toka Town, and then also Rousset Row.
Okay. Yes, sir. Not too far from here.
Well, if everyone is ready, Schwing, have you gotten dressed?
Can I hear him? I'm outdoors.
I have a question. Would I be able to see the wound on Schwing that it's like...
Oh, what's your passive perception?
Damn it.
15.
Mine's 15 as well.
I guess, are you with? Yeah.
We just ate breakfast before he put any clothes on. She's being a lady. It's hard to tell with a
I think.
cat.
Okay. Here's how we'll do this to backtrack.
Yes.
So we're not gonna use passive
No.
since you did the roll of for lycanthropy. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
I would have had my Under Armour on.
Yeah.
Man,
Shout out
But
to our sponsor.
my shitty
Under Armour.
clothes.
18.
18.
Yep.
Yeah, as you were like thinking about what do I know about lycanthropy, and then you're like, wait, usually the curse does get transmitted via bites, and then you kind of like look over and like, what? You look over and things lopping up the milk with butter, and then in the Under Armour is kind of a little bit of a tear to it, and you can see like the bite marks on his shoulder.
Okay.
So, early morning, breakfast and meals down. Where to first, guys?
I believe we're going to Greenvales.
That's my vote.
Well, I guess going to Zorkal to see if we can find the shop Greenvales.
Okay. You guys head out of Maggie Miley's, and as Lionel is kind of leading you through where you guys now know is the Shrobi Wood, where you guys are. There's a lot of trees and overgrowth to it. Out and about this time of day, it's still fairly early, but there are mostly elves out, and a few half elves, and the occasional halfling or human decorated about. You guys see a sign for Zorkal, and into your walk as you guys go.
Can I make a perception check?
What are you looking for?
I feel like Corbin would be looking at entrances to alleys, stacks of crates, any kind of generic place where in a story or in a news thing he would have heard thieves coming out from behind, any type of shady, like the generic place shady people may be hiding. He's looking at those places and like walking very like.
All right, make a perception check.
He's on the hunt for kidnappers. Perception of 20. Dirty.
Yeah, as you're keeping an eye out, you're leaving the Shrobi Wood, and there's a lot of tree houses here, places built in the trees, so it's not really quite fitting your alley description that previously
I'm definitely having a hard
that you
time
can
then
see
trying to
in
figure out
your-
where people would go.
in your head. You do see a building. It looks sort of shady in the Shrobi Wood, though. It's building one. It's really the only tree that kind of grows and has purple leaves kind of coming out of the top. Just kind of tinted, and there is a owl perched above the door at the trunk. And
Any markings or?
called the night owl.
Okay. So that's the sign. It's not a real owl.
There is like a little carved wooden owl.
Okay.
And then holding that perception check through Zorkal.
I think I would stop.
Okay.
Lionel, stop.
Yes.
Does this
Oh,
building?
there, Eagle-Eye.
Does this
All right.
building seem kidnapperous?
Can I make an insight check on the building to see if it's kidnapperous? Okay.
I'm getting. If I was a shady type,
Can I make an inside check on the building?
+4, a 9.
It's hard to get a good read on the building.
Hard to tell, sir. could be
precisely
and it
what
could not be.
kidnappers would want.
Exactly, sir.
I think we've found our kidnappers, gentlemen.
What are you implying, Coben?
Whoever's inside of this building is kidnappers. I
Could
believe
be.
it was quite clearly an implication. I nearly said it. I have said it.
I mean,
I'm
that guy
not-
could be the kidnapper, and I just
I'm
point to
not-
a random guy.
Quite so convinced.
Coben could be the kidnapper. This
Why
could
do
be a
you
trap.
believe that the
Dare
kidnappers
you
would be
Come at me
here?
with these words.
here?
Do you see the owl? The owl? The dark lighting? I point. The lack of alleys?
I don't understand.
You think kidnappers would want alleys, though? Why?
Precisely.
What's the owl have to do with it?
Owls are known for... Let's go! I would knock on the door.
I'm
Okay.
not getting off my mount for this.
I follow very
Oh, that's right.
closely.
You gotta.
I'm not gonna follow him.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
stand
gonna
by
stay
Pem and
outside.
just watch.
I will.
I'll be
stay
close to
outside
him, but I
and
won't be like by the door.
I'm not gonna be anywhere near him.
All right. As you go up, you just, poof, 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 poof. And you said your passive perception is 15.
Yes.
Yeah, you wait a few moments as no one seems to come to the door, and your gaze kind of drifts to a smaller sign with hours of shop, and it's all at nighttime.
Kidnapper's business seems to be open during the night.
That could
Well,
be
I-
a sign of companionship.
Maybe that's what the owl represents.
Perhaps
What is
we
the
will
name
have to
of the
come back
business?
later. The night owl.
What is it? A bar?
I don't know. It's closed.
Well,
You
is
didn't
there-
even
is
want
there
to look at it.
windows?
Is there a window I can peek through?
Yeah, are there no windows?
It is like picture like a large tree, like dark, almost like matted, like almost black wood to it. But in the tint of the light, it kind of shines gray. Huge door frame and a owl on top of it. You can only see there's two eyes that you could peer through into the building. And when you peer through, all the lights are off. You don't see anything going on in there, but you do see a couple tables and chairs and what looks like a small bar.
Oh, okay. It seems
Well-
to be an establishment, sir,
Precisely.
of
What I was,
beverage.
precisely what I was thinking. Well, we can come back later.
Shall I inspect
Onward.
the? Shall I inspect the perimeter, sir?
I don't think that's necessary. Is it?
Not. Perhaps they have a cellar, sir, in the back that
Oh
we
my-
can go through, or check out, not even go through. You saw the other bar had a
Yes,
basement.
and that bar had a basement. I was just about to say that.
Good thinking, sir.
Maybe they stored the alcohol down there to keep it cool. Or maybe they have their own electric eels.
Or cages for kidnappees, sir.
We must investigate.
I'll investigate the perimeter of the tree or whatever, and
Yeah.
see if
I'm
there's a
just
cellar
I'm
door.
gonna keep a lookout.
I'm just gonna take out my loot and start
Roll with
busting on the
advantage.
seat.
Okay.
You know,
Final.
try to make some coin.
Can I keep an eye out for any wild co-members? You said there's a lot of elves around
16
here.
plus investigation is a 22.
22?
Yeah.
You do like a humble stroll around the perimeter with your cane, keeping your hat tilted towards the sun to block it out. But as around here, there's a lot of shade from the other the tree houses and the large shorebite tree that is where the druids stay.
Mhm.
So you can stay mostly shaded, but you do see how the way the roots are forming reminds you a lot of where you grew up, around the shade, where how they grow wide as opposed to down in the ground, and you see a spot where there's man-made structure underneath the roots as a piece of stone. As you kind of like sit down and move away some moss, and stone is built underneath the tree as some sort of possible basement.
Okay. Is it unlocked? Can I check the door?
It's more like the outside of a stone wall that you can just see
Oh,
that there's
I
like
see.
a foundation under there.
Gotcha. Okay.
But there is no entrance.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll run back around. Seems as
And what
though
was
they have.
the perception check?
Oh, 22. Oh, perception. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't roll it, but I'll roll it now. Oh, it's a 15.
15. In the immediate vicinity around here, there are a couple other shops. You see the Mary Spriggan, which looks to be a magic shop. There's an elf like just opening up and kind of like washing the windows and just like putting out the sign and whatnot. And there also is Maggie and Miley's, and then the huge Shrobai tree, which you would know of, was where after your conversation the night before, where Fakuka probably lives and the other druids.
I was specifically looking for members of
yeah.
Wild. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
And in the Shrobai Wood, you don't see any Wildico members, but heading towards Zorkal on a little bridge above the creek, you do see an elk, which, walking through town as a mount, which you know is one of their mounts.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, I don't think that we can get any more out of this place now. Let's carry on to Greenvales if we can. I'm going to continue watching the dark places for...
Okay.
But
So,
at some point we're trying to specifically get to the alchemy shop.
Yeah.
make an investigation check for whoever's you guys all want to.
I'll make one.
Group check. Because you guys are all kind of looking at the same thing.
Coben's not paying attention to where he's...
I rolled a 15 for investigation.
Okay. All right, that is enough. But as you guys go, you guys see a lot of, as Zorkal, like the trees start to fade as you cross the stone bridge over the creek, and you do see the lightning eels kind of illuminating the creek a little bit. You guys head into Zorkal, the district where there are a lot of hunters. It's kind of a hunting district around here. There's a lot of, as opposed to the tree houses and stuff, it's more like teepees and campsites, a lot of small smoldering fires like outside of, bedrolls and stuff where people, but not that they're poor or anything, but that's how they kind of choose to live. There's a lot of tanning racks kind of set up. There is a clearing where kind of surrounding that, in the clearing, there's a large bonfire, and it's kind of surrounding that. There are some shops and stuff. Looks like there's a Fletcher. There is a big hut with a giant white stag. Kind of almost like picture like a yurt with a white stag head. And another small hut with a elk standing outside, where you would know as a Wildico kind of hut. And an herbalist shop. It looks like another sort of magic shop. And then you do see, I'm not giving you names right now because I feel like it'd be overwhelming. But you do see a sign for a potion shop called Greenvale's Green Vials.
I'm still perusing the audience. Or the townsfolk looking.
For anything in particular?
The same.
Same. Just general kidnappers.
I'm basically just walking through town like...
Looking for kidnappers.
Yes. Very specifically searching out my target.
Suspicious of everyone.
Yeah, like really staring down strangers and
insight check for kidnappers. I feel like this roll has happened like 4 times already, and I feel like the kidnapping roll is just gonna be insight.
13. Oh, I don't have to keep rolling too. I guess that was my way of saying that I definitely wouldn't notice any signage or buildings.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, I'll point out the sign to the group. Greenvales, didn't we want to check that place out? Should we head over there? Do some investigating,
Yeah, I think that would be good.
right?
Is there anywhere I can tie up Eagle Eye?
Tobin?
Yeah,
Tobin's just wandering. Greenvales, you wanted to check that out?
Yes. Which way?
Might be.
I'll follow.
I'll point to the sign that way.
I point to a child. You! Has anyone tried to nap you?
What? No.
Carry on.
I let him go on. I'll walk over to the kid and I go, sorry for your troubles, and I'll hand him a silver.
Oh,
Dude.
Thank you. He seems to perk up and run over like, Mom, I got a silver.
And I'll start walking back, speed walking back.
Is there anywhere to tie up E. coli?
Around here, yeah, tons of places.
The small intestine.
There's like random bardings kind of
Fuck you, Clay.
set up everywhere in here. This is the Shrobai Wood reminded E. coli of like where you grew up in the jungle a little bit with the large trees. Around here, he still feels just as comfortable, but more of like the tribal hunter-ness. He kind of feels at home around it.
Okay.
You can get the vibe of like there's other animals around here, and he seems pretty chill.
Good.
So, as you guys go to Greenvale, you arrive at a
Guten
small
Tag.
shop. The door kind of cocked open a little bit as you push it in. The bell kind of ding, and see if I can ambiance for laboratory. That might work.
You guys go in. Quoben's gonna stay outside because I believe the tip we got is that the people went missing nearby Greenvales. So
True.
He's going to walk around the building and like check out any dark alley. He doesn't know what to expect other than dark alley, so he's gonna try and find whatever accounts as a dark alley.
Have you been napped? Have you been napped?
Yeah, he's going to make the perimeter check and try and figure out where this could have happened.
I'll follow.
Got it. So you two are staying outside.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. The 3 of you that are going inside, you see there's kind of some fumes from a back counter. You see a halfling wearing these large goggles. It's just kind of like with a vial and like looks like to be mixing something with mortar and pestle and stuff out around the desk, and herbs kind of everywhere. There are potions, kind of like with labels on them ripped off, and then other labels like kind of written on top of them. It looks kind of like a mess, and you see an equally messy halfling with a kind of messy red bun and mutton chops, and kind of looks at you guys from behind like a little as it overflows. He's like, "Oh God, no!" He dumps it in like a little like basically a tub where. And then he hits the water as the water comes and drains through. And in here, you do see there's like a large little bookshelf area. There is a snake in a cage, like a large, picture like cobra size, maybe probably 4 foot long.
So like a
snake
kid's
in a cage.
toy? Snake in a cage? Did you get snake in a cage?
Snake in a cage. Look like he's angry.
It is alive. You can make
Does
an
it have a
insight
lot of
check for
rage?
the anger of the snake.
Yeah.
A little working man's desk, and then just shelves of potions and stuff as he goes, "Oh yes, customers, I'm sorry. And he's just kind of takes off these leather gloves that he's using to mix things. And like, can I help you guys? I haven't seen your faces before.
You have any healing potions?
Oh yes, we have tons of healing potions.
How much?
They are 50 gold.
I'm prepared to spend 1 gold.
Sir, I'm quite afraid you've come to the wrong shop.
Can I persuade him?
You can try.
I would like to try.
I'd like to pay 1/50th the cost, sir.
He just gets like a shot of healing.
Just 1 point.
There's a 15 on the rage check, by the way. Do I notice? Is he an angry snake?
I got a 6.
Seems fairly happy,
Damn.
content, fed.
A 6. Low.
A 6.
So
No.
yeah, I'm gonna just walk away. I'm gonna walk away.
He's like, I'm sorry, I don't have any. Oh, okay. Well then, can I help any of you other two with any sort of potion? Or herbs? I can do raw herbs if you're into potion making. They're a little cheaper, but not
How
1 gold
about
cheap.
any tobacco?
Tobacco. That is an herb that I do carry. Yes, I have some in the back. Yes.
What? Let me see how much gold I have. How much can I get for like 50 silver or gold? What are your sizes?
I
You
could
have
do a
fancier
small
tobacco. What can you get me?
I could do a small pouch of it. You gotta roll it up yourself, or if you have a pipe. You look like a man who smokes a pipe.
I got a big old fat cigar sticking out. No, I like cigar. I'll wrap it up. Do you got the tobacco leaves too? The big fat leaves, maybe?
Oh yes. One moment, and he
I'll throw
scurries
those in
back
too.
like, and
How
grabs a
much
couple
is the tobacco? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I said 50 silver to a
basically-
gold, so whatever you wanna.
Yeah. It gives you a small pouch, enough for probably two fat cigars, because you kind of roll them up real big and kind of sit them there for quite some time.
I would like some tobacco as well.
Yep.
And some mistletoe, if he has it.
If you
Yes.
got it.
He's trying to get some
You got
kisses.
I'm trying to get some components for good berry.
Sounds
so whatever.
like you want a little kiss.
Sounds like you want to.
Yeah, that too. Well, I also want that, so it's gonna serve
It's working
dual
overtime.
purpose. Yeah.
Yes, I can do mistletoe for about 5 silver. Just a cloak,
Okay.
or do you need a bundle?
A bundle.
Oh, well, what? I'll give you a discount for about 40 silver.
Okay. And how much
Hey.
for the tobacco? 50.
What did I say? 1
You
gold?
didn't really tell me,
Gold.
but
A pouch
yeah.
for 1 gold? That seems fair.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll pay you gold 40 for everything.
And then
Oh, hello.
he
what's your
runs back,
name?
gets you that sort of stuff.
I'm gonna play with the snake for a minute while he's gone.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
I would like.
How are you? What are you doing? What's your name?
Make an animal handling check.
These crit.
What? I also want to know what kind of snake this is, if I can. Not great. I got a 10.
10? That's enough to just kind of like. It's fairly friendly, as it's already kind of been gauged from Surge. Kind of does this little tongue flick at as you're trying to like pet it through the cage a little bit. It is a basically it's like a cobra.
A cobra. Okay.
It is a poisonous snake.
I will take necessary precautions while I pet the snake.
I feel like the necessary precaution is not petting the snake.
I'm an expert. I got this. Don't worry.
And The halfling comes back out and, oh, you've met my snake. Oh, he's a sly little devil, but oh, well, name's just Giuseppe.
Ah, Giuseppe. I like it. I like it a lot. So do you use Giuseppe for just the venoms then?
Oh, no. Not, I don't harvest anything from Giuseppe. That would be very cruel.
Is this a business snake or a pleasure snake?
That's gonna be my next question. Is this a business snake or a pleasure snake then?
It is a pleasure snake. I would never hurt Giuseppe.
So it is not for sale.
And you can see that he kind of glances at it, what looks to be like a picture on a desk. And then glances back at you and it's like, no, I cannot part ways.
It's a picture of the snake. It's like for the family. Is it a Christmas card? No, I couldn't sell them.
With mistletoe
Can
hanging
I,
above the
can, I, can I see what the picture is of?
Yeah, if you just,
I'll cruise around after I
Yeah.
find out that it's not for sale, and I'll cruise around.
it looks like
And
a
kinda
picture
get a shot of it.
a smaller, younger, red-haired halfling and
I thought you were gonna say snake.
an old lady that is a human, but like very old.
I'm going to slowly make my way back around to the snake and check it for moonstones.
Okay.
Or try to see if it's a were snake or a lichen, whatever.
Yeah, make a investigation check. And he's like, okay, and here's your mistletoe with the tobacco. I think I got you guys all running up already. All right. Are you guys? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you guys new in town looking for potions of healing? Might be getting into some crazy adventuring business. Are you want like hunters or something?
Yes, we're hunting some kidnapped victims.
Oh.
Something tells us that lichens are having something to do with it. Would you know anything about that?
Lichens, huh? I don't think I've heard that rumor. Not at all.
Is he bullshitting?
Yeah, that sounds
Okay,
like a straight
insight
insight check.
I think I rolled a 13 on my investigation.
Wrong.
None of the scales or anything have moonstone. The eyes seem to be good. You even kind of like take out a little stick to make it and like prod it a little bit so to get it to bite. As it kind of bites on the
Okay.
stick. You can see its fangs and they're not moonstone either.
I take out my song journal and write, despite all of its rage, it's still just a snake in a cage. I'm gonna save it for later.
That's awesome.
What was the insight check?
Hang on, I'm having some D&D Beyond.
No problem.
Let me do it here.
Well, while you
Okay.
guys do that roll, outside, Probin and Lionel, looking for kidnappers. You see,
good.
there's like a hustling and bustling bit of there's hunters around. They're carrying looks like they're getting ready to go out for a hunt for the day. See, they're eating a large breakfast and putting the barding on the elks and just stringing the bows, sharpening the blades. Mostly spears.
I would like to investigate and look for places that would be good to kidnap people in. At night. I bet they did it at night. Lionel,
Yes, sir.
for what you know of kidnappers, do they usually operate at night?
They love the night, sir.
Filth.
But some who are confident do it during the day, sir.
That's even worse.
Make an investigation.
Lionel said doo-doo.
Nice.
A 3.
You kind of look around and go, "Oh my god, people could be nabbed at any time." You know, like you're seeing people walk by
This
Like,
place is ripe for
casually, not
kidnapping.
thinking.
Where do I even begin when you could be nabbed at any moment? Is there any kind of stall business? What's the vibe?
What's the vibe? Looks like a
This is-
pre-hunt vibe.
Not
There's
like
this
a
is like
businessy street. There's not like carts. It's
there's
more
the
like
there's like a clearing area where you can kind of see across where there's like the alchemists and fletchers and stuff. It's mostly around like businesses around hunting. So you can get nice weapons here. You could get
do I see?
bows and arrows, any barding equipment.
Do I see?
There are
some-
some mounts,
okay.
like a little stable.
Do I see anyone who looks that I would judge as an upstanding citizen?
Insight.
It's gonna be pretty random. We got a 9.
9.
Yes, you
Yeah,
sir.
you see. It's a half elf
Okay.
and kind of darker brown hair, almost just chin length. Young for half elf. Hello.
Yes. Me and my chauffeur Lionel are
I bow a little.
investigating. We have heard about there were kidnappings in the area recently.
Oh yeah.
What do you know about this?
Not too much. I'm just in town for a party.
Sure.
My friend's getting married. in a
That's
couple
very
days.
nice. Where have you seen any kidnappers?
Haven't. I mean,
Damn it.
I guess I wouldn't know if I walked by one. I mean,
They're sneaky.
honestly,
I'm sure
you're
we've
probably the
passed
most
by 10
suspicious
of them.
person I've seen today asking about kidnappers.
That's preposterous.
Absolutely insanity, sir.
Can't believe.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Be gone.
I was just picking up. Oh,
Go to your party. That's fine. That's fine.
Interrogation over.
Lionel,
Okay,
there's
good
no
day, sir.
way.
Sir, maybe you should suggest that his friend get married under the eye of Sahunin. For a blessing?
Sir!
yeah. Oh God. Again. Yes. Can I? I still haven't
who?
seen any kidnappers.
Who's officiating the wedding?
Who's officiating the wedding?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that is. I don't know quite who's doing the blessing, but we're doing it down at a temple over across the way.
Which temple?
It's the
This
temple
will be
of
telling, Lionel.
Baidar Kas.
By the cars, I would like to make a religion check.
So will I. Help him.
May.
Can I give him advantage?
Yes.
All right. First
Roll
one's
for the 20.
18.
18.
18. It is a religion of solitude. More monk-like religion. So the temple, more of a monastery, and its followers tend to take a vow of silence, and
Is
go
this
up
familiar?
the down the steps. It is.
Okay.
It is somewhat familiar, but they take a path up through the mountains,
No, we don't want him.
and
No. Lionel, I appreciate your
Writing down.
commitment to Sanin and the Moon Maiden, but no, we don't need their type in the Church of Sanin. In fact, we'll be better without it.
What's just a suggestion, sir?
Yes,
And
and the suggestion the suggestion wasn't at fault. It is we didn't know.
It
We
was
didn't-
him.
Yes.
I point straight at him.
Yes.
Me?
It was his fault, and I point at him as well without looking.
I did.
Good day.
Anyways.
I turn away with my shoulder all sassy,
Yeah,
and
I good day and walk away.
I hope you get kidnapped.
You. My God, Lionel. You may just have a point.
Sir,
What if
are you
we-
thinking
what
what
if
you're
we-
thinking?
What if we wait to be kidnapped?
Are you thinking?
I'm thinking precisely that, Lionel. I'm thinking precisely that.
Well thought, sir.
I think I could be kidnapped.
Shit.
Lure them out. Wait. I've had the most brilliant idea. You could play the part of a woman in distress, a damsel, if you will. Waiting to be kidnapped.
Waiting.
I love it.
And I wait in the wings, luring the kidnappers from their dastardly hiding places.
That could be an idea, sir. Definitely one for the books.
One, yes, put that in there. Put that in.
Noted.
Yes. We continue to look.
Can I actually check the Can I check the outside of the building for any like hollow doors, back doors? Kind
The
of
Greenvale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I
actual-
assume
yeah,
since we
absolutely.
heard that it was around Greendale, we're like Greenvales, we're like
Gotcha.
we're perusing the area for kidnappable locations.
I don't even think I'll have you make the roll, but I'll just go. You do see a back door to the shop, but you can make an investigation check.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. +6.
These kidnappers are harder to place than I thought they would be, Lionel.
14 +6, 20.
20. Okay. Yeah, you go around. You see, as you got your cane. You're kind of poking things, moving small brush and little leaves and stuff that have fallen from trees and blown in, and just kind of checking and see a door, but nothing out of an ordinary forest shop. Most shops have back doors. You see like a little area for like trash, and there's like herbs and vials kind of thrown about back here. Something does catch your eye though. Near the back door, in a part of the building, a small hole. About the size for a small vermin.
Noted.
They could be anywhere, Lionel. They could be any watching us now.
Sir,
Yes.
do you see that hole there in the wall? You may have passed it and thought nothing of it at first.
Oh, you mean the hole that I previously noted for later investigation?
Yes, sir.
Have you
An
spotted it
idea,
now?
if I may.
I've been waiting for you to spot it.
And I have, sir.
Well done. Test accomplished.
Well, sir, perhaps the vermin Pem spoke of, the lycanthrope.
Yes.
That hole seems the size that one can fit through as a vermin,
I see where you're going with this.
hence kidnappers, sir.
Kidnappers, hence indeed. Well, I believe this proves it, that whoever is inside their shop and kidnapped all these people.
So, screen wipe
Green white.
back into the shop as you asked anything about were creatures. Them? What was your insight check?
12.
12?
Yep.
You see the halfling kind of take a couple steps back and, oh, hey, oh, no, I haven't seen anything. And you see a flash of light just beep, out of his mouth as you see a flash of the moonstone. Okay, so Anything else you guys need? I'm gonna grab some more mistletoe. I'll give you extra little bit bonus. Be right back. And he just
How about I ask him? I say, how about the other binding that you sent your hit squad to retrieve the other day?
mm-hmm. Oh, what is that? And he shuts the door back to the back of his shop, and you just hear. And
I would like to run at and jump through the door, whether it's open or not. Just like try to fucking bust that shit down.
I will say athletics check with advantage because I'm assuming you're using your feline agility to double run sprint.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get as much help as I can get. You said what? Acrobatic or no? Athletics?
Athletics,
This
yeah.
rat about to come out of this hole as we're standing back here, because that would be too good.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
The first one's a 16. Let me roll another one. Oh, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. And that's a crit fail. So 16.
Okay.
Nice.
So you just rush and bash in the door. Just, it is still shut, but it like kind of creaks, and the hinge kind of breaks off a little bit. But then you just then open the door and see just a little rat. And
Oh, it's him! It's him!
and outside of the shop, as you guys are going, oh yes, this hole, and then the rat just.
Lionel!
Can I dive? Can I dive in, like, try to grab it? Stick my hand through the hole and...
Yes, you can make a. Those who you were trying to grab inside or outside of the hole.
Does this count as
Grab.
an attack of opportunity?
Use a deck save or
We played that before as a reaction, so I'll
What are
allow
we-
it.
What are we
I
rolling?
think it's like a grapple check opposed, so athletics or
Wait, are we allowing the advantage?
yeah, I played it that way last time, and that's what the basically
rolled a 10, I
reaction
didn't get
attack
it.
stuff.
I roll advantage too, or just Quoben?
Just Quoben, that's his origin thing.
23?
Get in there.
This opportunity attack thing is only for catching fleeing small
Net
animals.
one. It's a little too bright. It's a little too bright outside. I didn't catch it. Net one.
Okay, Sphinx, you dive after him with your leap. After bashing through the door and opening it, you grab on the tail for a second, and then just as it slips out through your grasp, and then outside, Quopen, you were able to nab him.
I grab it and begin monologuing directly to it. You dastardly kidnapper! You never knew that a child of Sehanine would come? And I'm like, yeah, just really gripping it. It's very Shakespeare in the Skull kind of thing. To nap or not to nap, that is what I will stop.
He's gonna try to break out, but your roll is with 23. That's an 8. Okay.
Do I notice the moonstone tooth?
By this point, probably. It's a foot away from your face.
I go in with some fingies. I'm pulling a tooth.
Some fingers?
I'm pulling. He does not deserve to have this inside of him.
An athletics check. Be fairly high DC just to rip a tooth out of somebody's face. Yep. He struggles for a second, then just.
I lay out a
Nice.
handkerchief on my hand for the tooth.
I put it in. Lionel, a few more, and I will be climbing the Order of Radiance ranks.
Yes, sir.
At this point, the back door kind of opens as you see Pem and Surge and Sphinx just
Well done.
kind of.
Not me.
Flushing the creatures straight to me. To Justice's mighty
You see
hand.
the two in the doorway, and then a cat paw reaching out of the
Just doing the under the bathroom door thing.
yeah just through the hole like
Just
I'm like in and out. Its claws. Love it.
Just this full on under the
Great.
bathroom door. Oh my god.
Even up too. Going up.
Checking the wall.
Yeah.
I feel like it's stuck at like right at the elbow, so I got this going on. Like,
Do I have another sack? I think I gave my last sack away. Lionel,
I would
put
like-
a note, procure more sacks.
Yes, sir. Noted.
Do I have any concept of how to shake things out of their wear forms?
Ooh, good question.
Because if I do, I will attempt that.
Make a name.
after I get done screwing around with the hole,
Oh.
I'd like to look for the other bracer.
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
I'd like to go back inside as well, now that we have apprehended 12. Let's take this interrogation inside. Shveen, will you
12.
plug
You
the
know
hole?
that those that can control it can do so at free will. It's hard to get them to break out, but that some level of remove curse or a restoration spell can cleanse it.
Remove curse.
Can I?
I rolled a dirty 20.
30-20. Inside, you are kind of searching through belongings and behind the desk and finding. You do find like what looks like a personal stash of some sort. There is some money and there is a box of letters.
I
all
take
seem
the
to have been
letters.
opened.
What was opened? The letters?
Yeah, all the letters.
Okay, I will take the letters.
There's
I'll
probably
leave the cash.
a box of like 50 of them.
I would also like to use detect magic and sort of wander around the shop, see if anything leads me to it.
There,
Pam?
Yep. I think that
Box of letters, here. Here you go. You can read these. Yeah?
yeah.
Oh,
I'll read them.
okay, good.
as you detect magic, all the potions on the shelves are, radiating bits of magic. Not necessarily schools, but they are. You're getting a glow off of them, and that's about it in here. There's no magical items outside of here besides the potions.
I'm also assuming I didn't find the gauntlet.
Correct.
Okay.
Pem, all the letters seem to be from one person, and they seem to
Okay.
be all thank you letters from Gretchen Greenvale. You read a couple, it's like, oh, thanks so much for the money. Time out here on the farm is, getting better each day.
They
They all
I
seem to be
ask,
thank yous, thank you for the money, basically.
I asked Gorich if he had the binding, the left binding. I asked him what he did with it.
A good question, Pem, but this rat is not giving up any information. I have tried. I've apprehended the were creature, but I have not been able to crack its code. Does anyone
Can I do
speak
animal
rat?
friendship on it?
It is technically not an animal, unfortunately.
Oh, you know what I have?
You could on the snake though. The snake is an animal.
Wait,
Interesting.
is
If
it? It's not
if the rat is not making any type of response to my questioning,
Wait,
where are the people?
am I-
Where did you kidnap them? Why did you kidnap them? These types of questions I've been shouting at it.
I might have something to help.
Okay.
Would dispel magic work on the rat? To change him back, or no?
You can try.
You can make an Arcana check, or you can try.
I'll make a check.
Y'all makes a check. Rolls at 20.
Just a check.
18 with Jack of all trades. Oh wait, no.
Nice.
How does that work again? Is that
Yeah,
on
it's
checks?
in-
or
It
saves?
auto adds.
It's in there.
Half proficiency.
Oh, okay. Then.
It just adds that.
Well,
plus-
then maybe just 17 then I think.
You would know that lycanthropy is a curse, not magic.
Okay. Never mind.
If he is not making any type of responses to my questioning, I will do as I've done with the others and sleep him.
Okay.
Sorry, what? Sleep with him?
No,
It
sleep
is
them.
I'm not one to judge.
DC. Oh no, it's 5d8.
It's just hit
HP.
points. You just roll the hit points.
And it's a rat.
It's a
So
rat.
I can't have that many fucking hit points.
28.
28. He does not go to sleep.
This foul creature. Get the second hand on there.
Should we
What if,
maybe take him to the gods that we saw yesterday? Or last night, rather?
Threatened to dump him in the cage with the snake.
I could just
All
hurt
that
him.
will be fun to watch, but I
Actually-
don't think it's a good idea.
I understand
should-
how sleep works, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna hit the shit out of it with my other hand.
Make an unarmed strike.
I'm just gonna start taking some hit points off the top.
Just punching a rat.
Smash.
Yeah.
This is the BBEG.
I would like to speak with animals with the snake.
Okay.
17
ask
to
it.
hit.
Hits. Roll damage.
4 damage.
Okay.
And then I continue to just do it.
Another punch.
Maybe 6 more.
Okay. All right. What are you asking the snake?
I would like to ask it if it wants to eat the rat.
Holy shit, dude.
As much as I love rats, he's been very nice.
Okay, would you like to be let out of the cage?
Despite my rage. Yes, please. I'm not one for cages.
I'm gonna let the cage or the snake out of the cage.
Out of the 6 attacks, 5 or 15 or more to hit. So that's another
All those hit.
20 damage.
Yeah, the rat's like.
Yeah,
Like,
once he
looking.
looks bloodied, I'm gonna sleep him again.
All right, and then I'm assuming. Yeah, I'll be fine. You sleep the rat.
If I understand how sleep works, I'll soften up the hit point total.
I rolled a couple times to see if he escaped, but that was a 4 and a 3. So.
I just cast sleep again.
He is sleeping, and as the snake kind of, as you open the cage, the snake just kind of curls up your arm around, gives you a lick on the neck, and just, thank you. And then just slides down your body, and then just slowly starts going out.
Okay.
Pim, you should ask if it wants to come with us. Maybe?
I'm good.
Okay, never mind.
Nah.
I don't want that responsibility.
Well, we've apprehended one of the kidnappers. Now we search the building.
I have done a quick run around. There this big box of documents, papers with scribbles on them, and also the drawer is also full of coin. I did not count it.
What was your investigation check?
Fucking high, like
Yeah,
17, I think.
I think
no,
it was
a dirty 20. It was a dirty 20.
You also
Yeah, he's still there.
find basically in the desk kind of like there's a false bottom to where the coin was as you kind of, and underneath there as you kind of open it, you do see a purple mask, though it's kind of folded and looks lightly used or almost maybe never used.
What type of mask? Like, what do you mean?
Very similar
like,
to the ones.
like a
like a band-
handkerchief or like a
Yeah.
okay,
Uh,
like a bandito.
Bandito, and shoot. Basically like 3 green vials. Very similar to the dispensing system that was used against you guys the night before.
Lionel,
I'll
Yes,
lay
sir.
all this out.
please collect the documents. We will go over them later this evening. Search them
Yes,
for
sir.
clues.
You'll take it, roll it up, make a copy.
There's like 50 letters.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, okay, yeah. This guy's a pro. This guy's a pro.
Make 2 copies, and then no, I'll put all the letters away to my coke.
Is there any secret prisons? That's what I'm looking for. Secret prisons where
Okay.
kidnappers would hide people.
Sure.
Exactly
Yeah.
that. I investigate. 3!
You don't see any secret prisons or even a basement to this establishment.
There's nowhere he could put them. Do I find any matchbooks with the night
That's
owl
where
on
he
it?
crawled out from.
Sorry to find any what?
Matchbooks with like the night owl logo on it? Like
No,
really
not here. And especially not with a
old-fashioned.
3.
Well, there seems to be no more evidence in here. I don't feel like this really helped Lionel. What does the notebook say? What's happened?
The letter, sir, or the notebook?
The notebook. What are our clues? I'm basically trying to get like a Blue's Clues, figure out what happened by going back through the notebook.
Yes. We went to a tree building with an owl out front.
Yes.
Seems as though there is a basement to the building, but no outside entrance. We proceeded forward, went to the alchemist store. We adventured around. Looks like there's a wedding in town, but we don't like them.
No.
Underlined. And then discovered a hole in the wall at the back of the shop, and that's where the rat flew out of. And we captured it. I have its tooth and a handkerchief in my left chest pocket, and
Well placed.
that is. And now I have a bunch of letters to go through, sir.
I feel as if we're ever so close. Anyone else have any ideas? The kidnappers. What did you say? You talked to the man? Did he confess?
No.
Not.
You put him to sleep before we could ask him more questions.
He seemed very suspicious when we started asking the questions about the bracer and the kidnappings.
Well, should we
He
wake him
fled?
up?
And about the snake. We wanted to buy the snake. He didn't.
Yes, we should wake him up.
I
But
throw
he's
the
still a
against
rat.
the wall. Cover the hole!
Okay, he's gonna take 2 more damage. And as he does, he
I'll
kind
sit
Show
down
your
in front of
true
the hole.
form!
looks at both doorways.
And he looks, he
Then-
sees this fucking in front of him.
Yeah. Everyone's like, "Ah." And then he shifts back and like this guy where he's like kind of mutton shop where he's still got like half of a rat face.
And a fucking bloody mouth.
What do you want? What do you want?
I want the binding!
Confess!
I don't have it.
Confess!
Where is it? I know you gave the money to Gretchen!
Yeah, that's my grandmother.
I don't care who it is, I want the binding! Who'd you sell it to?
Make an intimidation check.
Oh god.
Love this.
This is not gonna work.
Where are the bindings?
Where are the other drugs going?
Imagine being
Rachel.
woken up by being thrown across the room and then half switching back
Solid
to your
10.
body while being screamed
10.
at.
Man. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
10.
Okay. Got it.
I need to roll my actual.
I gave it to I gave it to my boss. His name is. Look, I don't want anything. I don't have anything to do with this.
Speak!
I'm being used for my potion making skills that have been making me make poisons. I'm so close to being out. I just need a couple more.
You make the gas then.
Yes, I made the gas. Yes.
Is that the Vaziza? And I
Who's your
hold up the 3
boss?
vials.
Yes. Yes, those are them. Please don't hurt me.
Who's your boss? Who is your boss?
There is blood on your hands, Gorich.
Tell us, and you may yet be redeemed.
Yeah, well said. Yes.
Confess
My
your
boss's
sin.
name. It's Tebrin.
Ted Bryn?
Tebryn.
Okay.
Tebrin.
Is that 2 names or 1?
Ted Brand.
That's one. Its first name, Tebrin. Dialiel. Dhialael. Is his last name.
I lost you after the first L.
Ael.
Dhialael.
I've only ever read that word, so I had to say it. I was like, Dialiel.
Yeah. Oh
got
no!
Ted Brand. Dill.
Diallo.
Please.
Dilhile.
Head
nothing to
brain
do with-
dill pickle.
I like that.
Gorich, I am sorry to inform you, but your choices have led to blood being spilled. You are not
know,
free
I
of
know.
guilt nor blame.
I know I am. But I'm doing it, for my grandmother.
Does she like kidnapping?
No. She doesn't know about it. I'm
What do you know about the kidnapping?
Yes, what do you know about the
nothing.
Well, you
I
just said your
didn't mean-
grandmother doesn't know about it.
So you must have to
Seems
know
like
what
you
she
know
doesn't
something
know.
about it.
What's this rat guy's name? Did we ever get it?
This
Head
is Gorich,
Bryn.
right?
Daliel? Yeah, this is
you never
Rat main
asked.
is Gorich.
Yeah, they never.
Oh.
we also never asked.
I've been
No.
screaming Gorich at him. Has he corrected?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's not Gorich.
We
Those
have
of you
no
had
idea.
Well, we
those
don't
of you
know.
had read,
It is
those of
Gorich.
you who have read the letters though, you do see at the top it's all thank you, dear Gunther.
Gunther.
Ooh.
That's
Gunther.
that's this
Yeah.
guy's name. I can assess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Gunther
screaming.
might be
I'm
from
still
my neck of the
screaming.
woods.
As a person not reading the letters, I'm still screaming Gorich at this poor man.
Please, I need about 1,000 more gold and then I'm done with the night mask. They don't tell me much.
That
They've
is
been-
not how criminals work, Gorich.
So,
they force me to
Ted.
make poisons. That's it.
Are you aware that last night your poisons were used on us with the intent to kill? Are you aware that one of the wielders of your poisons was dead, even though we tried our best to save them? These are the things that
who was
you
it?
are at fault for. We didn't ask any names. Much like now.
Holy fuck.
is Ted Bryn Daliel the leader of the Night Mask?
I think so.
Insight
Very
check.
well.
Yeah.
Also, can I, with this insight check, is it also possible to see if he's becoming more cooperative? Like, has he given up, or is he still, like, trying to find a way out? How on guard do I have to be? I'm trying to also get that kind of vibe.
Gotcha.
17.
Ooh, nice.
17. You can tell he's being honest and he does not know if that's as far up as it goes. If Tebrin is the leader or not, but in his mind he is convinced.
Well, Gorge.
Can I pocket while all this is going on the 3 green vials and the purple mask?
And make a sleight of hand.
Yeah! Sleight of hand! Let's do it! Yeah, buddy, that's an 18.
18. Whoop. You got him.
I
Gorich.
don't know what kind of poison it is, though, right?
No, you just assume.
Okay. 3 poison and a purple handkerchief mask.
Yep.
Okay.
Gorich, while your hands may not be free from the stain of blood, there is still time for you to save the lives of those who've been kidnapped. You must tell us everything you know.
Okay. And with your inside check, you can see he was like glancing at the doors, but now his head is kind of sunken down, and he seems, as you guys have basically like semi-circled him
Just scream
into a
circle.
wall. Yeah.
What interrogation technique did you use? We used the scream circle.
Circle.
Yeah. Hem tam.
No.
As he just kind of looks and goes, yes, and he shifts like from his half hybrid form back into his halfling self, and he's defeated and kind of is bent over. And every night, somebody comes in. I leave a bag by the door. They grab it at 10:15 sharp, and that's it. And they put down a bag of money, and that's all. That's it. I've never used the mask. I've never done anything. I'm not like the others.
Well, I
Insight
say
check
we.
on the mask usage.
Last night,
Yeah, you can do it with advantage because you have it.
while fighting your cronies, they told us that that rat Gorich is a liar. You, the were-rat Gorich, are a liar. Why haven't you told us where the cuff is?
Double 7s.
LOL.
Total 7.
Double 7s. So yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell how old it is or how used it is. Yeah, I don't know where the other bracer is. What? I've heard.
Where is the first bracer? You said get the other one. That implies you know where one is.
Right. I thought it. You guys met the bat then?
Yes.
Gris?
Gris has been taken care of.
Oh God, Dad.
Please don't know.
my
What? No. He's been given to
he's
the
not-
guards.
Oh, even worse.
Wait, why?
Yeah. Because he was sing like the little bird or bat he is.
Only I really knew where Gris was, and I had a hunch that the other bracer was underneath some little tavern over in Stroby Wood. And
You keep saying other. Where's the original?
oh, that one. Mr. Tebrin has it.
I see. He's been responding to the name Gorich, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm not gonna ask. But if he was very clearly, like, every time I said it, like...
Yep.
Well... I'm afraid that we cannot let you go after the crimes you have committed, so... You two will be given over safely to the guards of the town.
No, please. I can help. What are you looking for? I can help you guys.
We are looking for
We
justice,
are looking for the
Gorich.
bracer.
And
And that too.
justice, too.
Yeah.
For the kidnapped
For who?
people? For the were creatures being taken advantage of? Why, Gorich? Who's giving you the moonstone?
Oh, kind of all have gotten them over time. A few months ago.
One question: who's V?
Oh, there's a group of us.
Lionel,
Yes.
take this down.
I look at him like,
I'm already 2 notebooks in.
There was
when we go
group of
shopping, we have to
I-
make sure
I
to
look-
buy
I
you
look over-
notebooks.
I look over at Coben? I look over at Coben and give him a thumbs up.
We'll speak of this later.
there was a group of 8 of us not too long ago that, some of us have already been lycanthropes, some of us accidentally got it. And he kind of looks over at the alchemy lab a little bit, and then, but they are all hired by a masked individual. He just goes by the mask, and he all gave us the moonstones, and it helped us a little bit get control over our lycanthropy. And I've met up with all of them once. The bat's the only one who's given me too many problems.
And when you
The bat
say
is you meet.
8, it was you, the bat, 4 wolves.
No,
And 2 others.
it's the bat, the rat, the spire, the boar, the bear, the tiger, and the wolf.
The spider? The boar? Can you just go through at a note-taking speed?
The bat, the rat, the
Bat,
spider,
rat,
the boar.
spider, boar, bear, tiger,
Okay.
wolf.
And this mask, has he ordered any of this ill deeds in the night? Is he the one giving you your orders, or is it just this
No,
Tavern?
the mask gave us the moonstones about almost 8 months ago now, and then recently we've got them. Wait, sorry. 8 months ago, the mask gave him the moonstones, and then another group came and hired them and called them the Night Mask and gave them the mask. That group.
These pretenders, the mask, the original mask, came to help the lycanthropes of the town gain control over their gifts.
Yes.
And then a pretender has come in the recent months, just in a
Yes.
fortnight or two, and began giving orders. Do you have any reason to believe they are the same, or do you think that they are different?
I believe it felt different. The first time around, it felt like
Yes, and
I was given a chance.
yes, this mask sounds quite noble.
I agree. But recently, somebody's been taking advantage of it.
What are they
I've been
threatening?
kind of strong-armed into making the poison.
What are they threatening?
And he kind of like longingly looks over at his desk again at the photo on his desk of him and his grandma, which
Or it must be the snake that we let go.
the snake's. Oh no! And he like scurries over. Where's the snake? Where's the snake?
It must have escaped.
Wah, wah.
Oh no! Oh
Why
no!
was this-
Gretchen's gonna kill me. Grandma's gonna kill me.
Why?
It's a snake. I can
supposed
get
to
you a
look-
new snake.
No, I need
who's
to
your
just
snake
Stephanie.
guy?
That's my grandma's snake. I was looking after it, and she's in her old age. She's unable.
What did they threaten you with?
They have her.
They have
Where
your
might
grandma.
we find Teb?
Was she one of the kidnapped? Was she who was kidnapped near this shop? Lionel, it's all coming together.
Yes, sir.
She is.
Well, Gorich, it would comfort you to know that we will get your grandmother back. But it may discomfort you to know that we must give you to the guards and let them decide if you have broken the local laws or not.
No,
We
no,
will
please,
give them a written account.
please, please. I can help you get. What do you need? Are you looking for the other bracer? I can get you closer to Tavern, or if I can
Where is
help you.
Teb?
I can help you get the other. Any of the other ones, preferably.
All of them.
Raven.
Preferably all of them. We need to stop this strong-arming of lycanthropes in town. And we need to save those who have been kidnapped.
What? She just peers through the crack of my door. What do you want? All right. What was your question? I totally.
We need to preferably save all of those who have been kidnapped and protect the other lycanthropes from the strong-arming and the forced nature. Although I do think we've done right in the bat's case. He seemed to be ill-willed.
Oh yeah, he's terrible.
I do see the Moon Maiden's light in you.
Also, the Raven's very dangerous. I haven't really ever seen the spider, but I know the wolf
The Raven?
doesn't want to be a lycanthrope anymore, so he
The
might be
Raven
able to
no
eat you.
longer wishes to be blessed of the moon.
The wolf.
Ah. Well, if you can get word to them, is that something you're capable of?
It's really not my role here. I kind of been pushed out, but I can help as long as you can promise to keep my grandmother alive. I can.
Well, if she's not dead when we get there, we will keep her alive after.
Oh God.
We are going to save those kidnapped and return them home. Where would we begin this search? Where does Pedron live?
I don't know. I've only ever just heard his name.
Is it the Night Owl?
I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell.
Insight check.
I do. Sure.
25. Natural 20.
25. He doesn't think that is related to Tavern,
Oh, fair enough.
but he does know. You get that he knows more.
Gorich, my patience is running short. You may tell me what you know, the rest of it, all of it, truly. Or I will knock you unconscious and bring you to the gods momentarily. This is not a threat. This is simply what will come to pass. And I would like to make it very intimidating. I would make an intimidation check. It is a threat.
Yep.
What you just said.
16?
Doesn't seem threatened by you. As the ammo that you're using is like his life is unimportant.
I agree.
But with your high insight check, the night owl has nothing to do with that.
What does have something to do with it? And why won't you tell me?
The spider ghost.
To the night owl. I don't care about that. It's just the Ted Bryn. To Bryn.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Where is he?
I don't know. I don't interact with him directly. I
How do you recommend we get to him?
okay. I have an idea.
Is it Lionel dressing out as a woman?
I
We already
no,
have
no.
that one.
At 10 o'clock tonight, you guys come to my shop. Maybe even before that, a couple hours. Stay in here, and when they come to pick up the poisons, you
What? We what?
nab, you,
We
you nab
kidnap
them.
them?
That person's gonna know more
Oh,
or know something else.
Coben, we'll question them and then take them to the guards.
Pem, this is a wonderful idea. I knew when I first met you that you were the trustworthy sort. Well, does anyone else have any thoughts? Serge? Schwing?
No thoughts. I'll roll up a fresh cigar.
Okay.
Kind of disinterested. I just want to go back to the bar.
Just along for
Drink.
the ride,
I have a couple of questions.
please.
You said you met all of the other 7 lycanthropes once? Where was that?
Oh, where did we meet?
Yeah.
Oh, we met at an old building. It's since been torn down. But it was over in the old Strobai Wood, which I guess is now called area Rousset Row.
Und
But the old building it's been torn down for months.
Where do they meet now?
Where what?
The building's been torn down. Surely they meet somewhere else.
Oh, we've only ever met the once as the 8. I've seen them around town here and there. Talk to the spider occasionally. Unfortunately, the bats just too much.
The bat is in prison.
as probably you should be.
I suppose you guys are gonna take me in then too.
What do you think,
I'm really regretting
Jobin?
unpreparing
Copen?
ceremony.
Jobin?
Well,
I think that we should take him. Yeah, we should take him to the guards, I think.
I can maybe give you guys some potions or something. Please don't take me to the guards. I can help you. I can assist you in any way.
it is not a question
was-
of funds. This is a question of your morals.
Sir Quoben,
Yeah.
Yes.
if I may,
Lionel, please.
maybe as an option for him helping us, correct?
Yes.
You send him to your temple of Sehunin, and as a lycanthrope, you send a lycanthrope to the church. They will see that as a good deed, and he can learn morals that way.
Lionel, that is a fantastic idea. I was just coming up to something along the same lines.
Of course, sir.
How does that sound, Gorich? Do you
Sure,
repent?
sure, whatever.
I
This
wink
is
at
no-
I wink at him.
This is no light matter. Do you repent your sins and
course,
give
of
yourself
course.
over to our moon maiden Sehanine? She will guide
Ye-
you. She is a friend of the lycanthropes.
Like bows down in like an awkwardly like. Do we bow?
I stand
Or do I kneel?
Yeah, no, I'm into it. I'm like really standing imperiously.
He's like doing a half. He like bows and like halfway has a knee down and then like pulls it up.
I'm very
Oh,
much hitting
no.
one of these kind of vibes, like not looking, like looking really down my nose at him. Well, given that you are repenting, I think mercy is to be shown. Unfortunately, I believe you have lost the blessing of the Moonstone. But if you work hard
okay. It's been
preparing your.
the last few days. It's been kind of messing with my brain. I think metal too close to my brain. I don't know.
I assume the Ceridium glow is. The Cidium glow is fast approaching. Gorich, if I may recommend staying deep away from the moons until this passes. Their imbalance will surely throw you.
Okay,
Later,
I can
we'll
help
take
you guys.
Yes, you
Get-
will help
just-
us,
Okay.
and then we will give you to the Sahanin Church. Lionel, I think your plan is fantastic, but I do believe it's going to be easier to just give him to the local branch and send word. Officially dictated and stamped.
Like this, sir.
Precisely. It's like really like those impressed ones.
super calligraphy, like
Yeah, but it's got like the stamp things where it leaves the texture on the paper.
Mm-hmm.
They like put the sticker on it and then they clamp it down to like really meld it together.
I made one for the local church, sir, one for the home church.
When did you have time today to go get all these official documents?
That's why I work for you, sir.
Fantastically done. Were you able to send all of them?
I will send them tonight, sir.
Good. We'll stop by later. Tomorrow, maybe, after. Well, any other business here? Gordich? If you do not need us until 10 this evening, we will return. And you will be here, or I will track you down, and there will be no more mercy from the Moon Maiden.
Yes. To show you my goodwill, here. And he runs over and grabs 2 potions like
Run
a
away!
ball
Get him!
off the wall. And he goes, 2 potions. He has one in one hand. Just who's gonna?
If
like,
he's
who
handing
feels
him
like they're-
towards me, I just look away.
And I'll put my hands out for them.
This one is it's called like an oil of slipperiness. Makes things really, really, really slippery. And this one, since your friend here is into religion and stuff, this one is a potion of clairvoyance. If you drink it, you can basically ask a DM a yes or no question.
Great.
Who
That
is
was the
that?
subtext.
Is that on D&D Beyond? I could just stuff them in there.
Yeah,
Or-
the clairvoyance is it's a little
Wonky.
not the same, but you can put it in there and I'll know what it is.
Okay.
It should be. Please.
Yeah,
Not-
it is.
Gotcha.
And then oil. Just
Of slipperiness.
I see it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Added.
Gorich,
Okay, so
do you have any
I have to put
silver
out the
powder?
poisons. Do I have any what?
Silver powder.
I and he kind of like takes a. I don't keep any silver around.
I see.
You know.
Well, if that is it, I believe we've come to an accord.
Knowing that
Um,
lycanthropes are weak to silvered items.
Wouldn't mind some more tobacco.
I don't know. I feel like I may or may not know that.
Make just a straight intelligence check.
That's gonna go poorly. 11 to a 10.
10. Normal check. I feel like it's just like in the legend of lycanthropes.
I would have
that
heard. I've read a lot about them. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are weak to silvered weapons, and basically they're immune to things that aren't silvered.
Hmm.
Resistant. Immune would be bad.
Immune.
Oh my god. I'm
Mm,
scared.
Serge, Pem, Schwing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are we all? Is this in acceptable terms?
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
We shall return around 10, and oh, by the way, before we leave, I just wanted you to know, Gorich, I was going to eat you if I had caught you.
What?
Sorry, I like rats. I really like rats. I'm sorry.
I guess that makes sense.
They're delectable.
If you find Giuseppe, can you bring her back?
That's a snake.
It's grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I will keep an eye out, yes.
I dropped my die. All right, and then we can take a break. Here.
Oh.
Break time!
Sick.
You mean
It's an
IUD?
IUD.
Yeah, I did need that.
IED? All right.
And we're back.
And we
We're
came
back.
back on you
Oh.
guys correcting me. An
Oh, wow.
IUD.
So we'll say for the first part of the morning here, if you want to do anything quick, it can still be in the morning. But if not, what would you guys like to do for the afternoon in the town of Mylari? Is you're leaving with the plan to come back at nighttime, 10 o'clock, to Greenvale's Green Vials, and a plot to kidnap the kidnappers.
So,
Like to the church.
Well, our two options were to investigate, go and check in with the church, see what's happening, and then we've heard that the Nerazine Corporation's buying out many buildings in Toka Town. So we were thinking about potentially investigating that, and we found they have a headquarters in somewhere. Where was it?
It's in Rousset Row.
Rousset Row.
Yeah.
This I don't know, but I'm having Lionel read off of the notebook.
Yes, sir. Rosette Row.
should one of us stay behind and watch the shop? Make sure he doesn't try to get away. Maybe keep an eye out on his snake.
Well,
Those of you with passive perception, 15 and over, you see a snake just slithering down the street.
I don't see
Awesome.
it.
I glance
I
at
don't
it
see
and then
it.
look away.
I think I see it, and I just
We both
Yeah.
look at it and then just like,
I had to let it free. It didn't want to be in the cage. I asked it. So
that's not my fight.
yeah, like
That's
it wanted out.
Snake's not my battle. We're picking our battles here.
it's gonna come back
Yeah,
to bite us in the ass.
Yeah,
Well,
the big bad
First you
guy
asked
is
if you wanted to
literally.
eat the rat.
So, should somebody stay behind, or should we all go?
No, we should all go.
I think we should go. I
Okay.
think if we were going to not trust him, we shouldn't even have done this deal in the first place.
That is a fair point. I also don't know where I got this sausage, but
Don't just eat what
it
you
is
pick
delicious. I'm sorry.
up. No, that's
Is that a rat?
He doesn't stop eating it. He just keeps.
Yeah, so I guess we're going
Oh.
towards. Well, where are we going, to the church or the corporation?
Flip a coin. See what we do first. Maybe you gotta do them
Should we
both,
check
anyways.
in on our
I
bounty?
think we should.
Oh, we could check back and see if the druids have sent anything. The guardsmen.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then go to the church.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Get paid.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we'll stop by Maggie and Miley's and then go to Toka Town.
Okay.
I am no longer looking for kidnappers. Kidnappers
Gotcha.
found.
Check.
Yeah.
All right. So it's early afternoon as you guys make your way back to Maggie and Miley's. And you now hear less of the hustle and bustle, but it's more peaceful over in the Shrobai Wood and Zorkal. There's less, though about the time you were leaving, it was kind of dead around Zorkal. The hunters had gone out and haven't returned yet. But when you guys get to Maggie and Miley's, you see kind of standing outside the door, basically Miley, usually the cheery one, just sobbing outside as Juniper's kind of like looks to be comforting her, trying to, and then she's just like, "No, please, not right now." And then you just hear her go, "Oh God, what am I gonna do?" Oh,
I'll walk up to her. You seem distressed. What's wrong?
oh no. That's well. Usually MLR, I think you've met him last night. He sleeps in real late, and it was getting, because he has a little too much to drink. But
So
today
Hamlet,
we usually will let him sleep until about 10 and wake him up, and it was like 10:30, and we'd forgotten, and then Juniper ran up to wake him up, and he he was he wasn't breathing.
see, I told you we should have brought us.
We well, the guardsman or somebody who um works came by. I don't know. It's just all happening so much. They took him away and said he was
Hmm.
dead.
Well, I look at Sving and Lionel and Pam. I don't think it was anything in the drinks, right? He seemed fine when we left him. At the end of the night, I believe.
I mean, he was pretty shithoused, but yeah.
I don't know.
Did
I
he have?
kind of called a night early on my end, so
Does it look like it was something that maybe happened in his sleep, or did it look? Was he throat slit kind of a thing? Something brutal, or
No,
what details?
the man that came by said it looked to be poison, but
Poison?
it's something was drugged in him. And his drink was drugged, but I swear there was like nobody in the bar except you all and me and Maggie.
Another crime
Hmm.
committed under our noses.
Should we maybe check his room? See if there was any exterior entry or perhaps clues?
You guys could take a look, I guess.
Let's do that.
Millar's dead.
Nobody is saying no, so
I
I
will.
will go upstairs and look for clues.
I would go to the kitchen and start looking through the dirty mugs, sniffing them.
That's a
checking
good
them.
idea. I'll go check the room with Sving.
All right.
I'm going to look at the bar, and see if I can get a drink.
oh, I'll
They've
go
got
up.
this covered. I'm gonna get hammered.
Yep.
I'm
I'll go.
gonna go blow my nose real quick.
I'll go up to the room I rented, or that
Okay.
we rented, and I'll start writing the letters out to the churches. I'll start going through the notes I have, and I'll make sure to slip the tooth into the envelope back to the home church.
Gotcha.
Just
Yep.
just doing my work. Classic
Yep.
work day.
On the clock.
Yep.
All right, Surge and Sping. I can see that he's not here. So Pem, you can go back to with Juniper and Miley outside. You can see Maggie kind of sitting somber, and he goes, "Hello, welcome. Can I get you anything?"
Wine, please.
Cheap or expensive?
Cheap.
Okay. She goes- she pours you a glass, and like she's just like, this one's on the house.
Well,
I see him go to the bar and I hear on the house. I'm like, you know what? I'll have
Which way is the
one
kitchen?
from Emilar's breweries as a sign of respect, please, if you have one.
Oh yeah, we do have a lone wolf. Where's the kitchen? It's back here. I'm sorry, it's closed today.
Not to me. I walk in.
All right, everyone, make investigation checks that are looking. Two of you that are drinking. It's a low save of 8, but make con saves.
okay.
I want to pour a little out on the ground of the bar too.
Or
I had to restart TaleSpire, so I'll be a second. Or I can just roll in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I could just
that's
do
fine.
that.
Yeah, just do that.
Okay, in that
I
case,
got a
it was
4.
whatever I just rolled.
I got a 21.
15.
Perfect.
Yeah, you rolled a 15, Squeak.
Okay.
Okay. So what was the other con save, Connor?
21.
21. You're good. You are resistant to poison though, for an hour. Chris. As you drink the cheap wine, oh god, and you failed the DC because it was 8.
I rolled a
You get
4.
Yep. You become very thirsty for fresh, warm, living blood. So
Why?
thirsty. Fortunately, another flagon or drink of wine would satisfy that just as well as
Just
anyone's
blood would.
arteries.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna
Basically,
keep
right
drinking.
now, you either have to drink more or drink some blood.
Drinking more.
All right. And make another con save.
Oh
What's
no.
up, guys?
It's
It's a
10
vicious
DC
cycle.
now.
Yesterday was pretty crazy. I'm pounding the wine.
I love this.
Oh
Nick.
no.
6.
6. Oh my god. How did the campaign end?
I say, Pam, don't get lost in the sauce, and I make my way
right.
up the stairs and leave him.
So you are 2 levels drunk, which means
Level 2 drunk,
That-
let's go.
you have all wisdom perception checks have disadvantage, and all dexterity saving throws and dexterity checks have disadvantage.
Okay.
And you also
Uh-oh.
must make a wisdom save of DC 12.
Now
He doesn't
Yeah,
get like a
it's-
charisma boost.
it's with disadvantage.
Mhm.
It's with disadvantage.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
TPK.
Crit fail.
Oh!
You crit failed.
Crit fail.
Don't need to roll advantage anymore.
Oh
you
my
crit
God.
failed, you animal.
I've never seen violence like that in my life. I couldn't sleep last night. I was seeing ghosts. I was having nightmares. Getting drunk.
Serge, you're basically here just like pouring one out for the
Fuck
homies,
no.
and then you look over and Pem's already 2 like big glasses of wine deep. You're just like, oh, what the fuck? Just basically a mess out of nowhere.
Dad! They were all dead!
I pat him on the back, and for the next check that he has to do, I'll give him inspiration. Be like, you know what? It was rough, but we made it out. And then I'll leave him at the bar.
And you take another level of drunkenness for the crit fail, and all your charisma saves and checks have disadvantage as you're slurring. And
Jesus.
you are going to have these effects for the 3 hours.
Okay. We can
What
deal with
time
that.
is
It's
it?
only like 2 o'clock, so right? You said it was
We're
early
good.
afternoon,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You got
good.
7
All right.
hours for you to get your shit together.
Okay,
dude.
so as those two are drinking at the bar, the investigation check in the kitchen.
I think I rolled it already.
Just find basically the trays and stuff from breakfast that you guys ate.
Do I see any mugs from last night?
Sorry, I just realized I'm switching. You do. They seem mostly clean. There's only dirty dishes in here are from this morning, and it matches up with everything that you guys had this morning, plates and tray wise. And then another glass. That looks like maybe there's some old like coffee or something, but everything kind of looks fairly normal for a kitchen. But I can tell that they notice. I mean, the timeline checks out basically with.
Oh
your
my
investigation
god!
check.
I prepped this. Are you guys ready? I would like to cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay.
You can sense the presence and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and disease within 30 feet of you. You also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease in each case. Spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Gotcha. As you kind of close your eyes and like they kind of go white for a second, you look around the room. There's absolutely no poison.
Fuck.
So whatever this yeah, there's no poison. So you're confident in the fact that
So Maggie
Maybe
or
the-
Miley didn't do it. Probably.
Correct.
Okay. Nor the tree. I go sit at the bar. Well, there's no poison. And I'm out of spell slots.
you see Penn somehow completely hammered. Penn is just screaming about that shit was crazy.
What time is it?
It's like 2 in the afternoon. All right,
I
so
think I need to take
5
a short
o'clock somewhere.
rest.
I'm gonna give him. I touch Pem's shoulder, and it is tough to see the horrors of violence, and I give guidance. Seem like you need it.
all right.
He's also got an inspiration, so yeah.
Then probably.
But with your
crit
fail,
failed.
you also have the urge to either drink blood still or more wine.
Okay.
Hey, Coben. Can I drink some of your wine? Blood.
Can I turn? No, this isn't gonna work.
You're
You
hammered.
said the cheap stuff.
I guess
Keep
yeah.
drinking, man.
I'll get.
You're
more
not hammered yet.
expensive.
That's the next level of drunken. You're at level 3. Level 4 is hammered. Then I roll on a table, and then you have other things that happen to you.
Yeah,
Level
do it.
Yeah,
Level
well,
5 is
But your
unconscious.
thirst must be sated.
Well,
come
I
on
will.
up, Chug, kill all those people.
Yeah, I guess. I guess I'll keep drinking. I mean,
The other option's
You
drinking
have
blood.
to.
I'm
You have no
Him
choice.
is like, yeah, he's having a hard time. He wants to forget about burning that man alive and
Yeah, you did torch him.
seeing another
Holy
man.
Shit, I forgot you
ripped out in
personally
his
torched
face.
somebody.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was reduced to a crisp.
Maggie gives you another wine, but like tentatively, and goes, "You're gonna have to pay eventually."
How much?
Oh, well,
8 silver The first one was on the house, so 16.
I'll give her that.
All right.
That I start walking back downstairs. I have 2 envelopes ready to be mailed.
Sping, what was the investigation check?
15.
15. Gotcha. So you go in and
I made it.
you see that the bed is kind of disheveled. It looks like it was left, but kind of already scanned. The bedside table is half open. But with the 15, you do see a crumpled flyer in the trash. Talks of the Sidium celebration, looking for musicians for a main event at the 4 days from now, when the moons and the Sidium glow happen. You also see a note in the bedside. A few of them they all look undelivered. Just by, I guess you can't read, right? You don't know what they say. I forgot about that until just now. But with the 15, you also, by like one of the bedposts, see a bit of honeycomb. Like a small honeycomb.
Is it like actual from a bee's hive? Like actual honeycomb? Or?
Yeah,
Like
and make an Arcana check.
the cereal.
Oh boy. Is it the cereal? Fuck. In the hole we go. No, we don't. That's a 5.
5. You can give it a lick, and it is a honeycomb.
I grabbed that. I grabbed the letters. What does the flyer look like?
Oh, it's like a nice little flyer, kind of crumpled up.
Battle.
Does it have
There's
any,
a nice,
any like?
there's the 2
figure-
moons like glowing and in like purple. Looks picture like a festival flyer for like STS9 or something, where it's just like.
Okay, but there's no like symbols on it of like say
No.
just the moons.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that too.
All right.
And then I guess I'll return downstairs. Who's all down there? It's Pim, Surge, and it's
Corbin.
everyone, right?
Lionel?
Is
Yeah,
everyone-
I think we're all down here
At the
again.
bar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pem's
Guys.
hammered drunk.
guys. I checked the room. All I found was these papers and a honeycomb behind the headboard.
Let me see the papers.
Yeah, you
Give
can
me
have
the
the
honeycomb.
papers. You can
Well,
have
look-
the honeycomb. It tastes
I'll-
like honey.
I'll look over Serge's shoulder over to read the notes.
I'll share them with them. I'll lay them out on the bar for all of us to read. Can we read what they say?
Of course. So the
Uh,
flyer.
could you read out loud, please?
I look at him like, sure? Yeah?
Thank you. Yeah.
The flyer is for the Sidium celebration, looking for musicians for a main event and opening events. Please, it says at the bottom, please sign up with Loris Relahorn and it says City of Theater, which has been scratched out by hand on top of it, and then handwritten in like a little black pen says the Tall Glass.
The tall glass?
Yep.
And what was the name of the... One more
Loris.
time?
Loris.
Thank you. All right.
The notes are undelivered letters to what looks like a wife and kids. And one that was opened and assigned to a Ramil Aranda, dated a few months back, which is a letter noting of this person's has gone AWOL from the Dastrian military and noting that 30 days they will be wanted.
When was it dated?
About 2 months ago.
Okay. Yeah, Serge,
Oh.
I think you have a great singing voice, but next time someone else read, please.
Oh, oh,
See, this is what I mean. It took like 30 minutes to get through 3 pages.
well,
That's that's canon. Surge is a bad at reading out loud. It like totally takes over, not stage fright, but
it's
just like a
just
different kind of
what?
stage
I
fright.
could read them
pauses.
quickly if I want, but I want to make you guys remember it. I want it to be memorable. I just don't want to say, "Oh, they're looking for musicians." I want to make you remember. It's
What was
gotta count.
the name on the wanted?
See, even he doesn't remember.
Ramil
Aranda.
Aranda, Aranda.
See, I do remember.
Rameel.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
For fleeing the Dastrian military?
Yep. So let's get that third con check for that third wine drink.
Yeah, let's do it.
DC is now 12.
With all the
Goes
help
up
in
by-
the world.
Do I have
You have
advantage?
inspiration and guidance, yes.
You don't have advantage, but you do have bless and inspiration.
Okay, I have inspiration.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was...
It's a
Oh,
ability
that's-
check, so you can't do it on saving throws. Sorry.
When do
Oh, shit.
You can add inspiration to anything, but guidance does not work on saving throws.
inspiration works? Mine works on an ability check, attack roll, or saving
Oh,
throw.
I got that 20!
Hey,
Yeah! Saved by the dice.
All right. You no longer have the urge to ravenously drink, but you are
Okay.
hammered. So roll a d4 to see what type of drunk you are.
Okay,
Oh, no.
love it.
There's a table.
I am a 4. The most extreme.
Not necessarily. You are a stupid drunk. So
Aw.
during this stage, you have great trouble following even simple conversation and consider themselves to be the wisest, most knowledgeable person in whatever room you happen to be in. You lose 4 points of intelligence
Oh, shit.
and 4 charisma points while you're drunk.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
You then must make a DC 10 wisdom saving throw for every person within 30 feet, starting with the
God.
closest and getting progressively farther away. The first person for whom the drinker fails their saving throw becomes the focus of the drinker's undivided attention.
Love it.
That is way
I
too real.
fucking love
That
it.
is way too real.
So, probably Surge is closest to you, so make
Yeah,
a
we
wisdom
sat
save
down
for him.
together.
We can't hear you.
It's the minuses to intelligence and charisma, right?
Yeah.
Tim's just having a fucking time right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
24.
Okay. Who's
Wait.
next closest?
Was that a wisdom
probably
save?
Coben or Maggie.
Just roll a couple
Didn't-
of them. The next closest is probably.
Don't those still
Quoven.
have disadvantage from
Right.
him being drunk?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Okay, let me roll.
Ooh, good call.
Man, proximity is really the threat here.
Hey,
That
there you
one.
go.
That one on the disadvantage.
What? You have
Yep.
my guidance. Maybe you could get a 6. I don't
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. So
know.
you look at Surge and just basically you're stupid drunk. So as far as you're concerned,
The weapon.
What? You
Why
alright?
do you have a guitar?
so you're compelled to correct Surge.
Why?
Okay.
Why do you have that?
Is there anything else I'm compelled to do?
Basically, you treat it as though you're under the effect of the suggestion spell. So if somebody gives you a command, you kind of just do it.
Okay.
Like as long as it's a simple one, if it's like, "Hey, come over here," it's like,
Alright.
for a few
I've-
hours until you're no longer hammered. All right,
I
so
finished my drink and trying to catch up. I'll have another drink. Anyone want another round? Anyone want a drink? Pam, do you want another drink? You look like you want another drink.
Need to go to the long rest.
I think we should have
What
another
is he
drink.
talking about?
Another a lone wolf for me, and what were you drinking? Cheap wine for my friend?
I no more wine. No more wine.
The begging is what.
Serge, you always do this. You always try to give me the wine.
Well, Pam, you seem like you wanted it. I'm sorry. If you don't want wine, you don't have to have wine. What else is on your mind? Have you tried to do, how's that fire elemental treating you inside?
I don't even know what to say.
Can you do any tricks? Maybe one in the memory of Emerald?
you basically have to do a trick and Surge.
Fire. So I am going to produce flames, and I am drunk, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I'll do the fire. Make the fire. And then I like produce, I don't know, flames on like my fingertips or something, and then like I don't know. I'm drunk, so I can't really guide
Yeah, it's
it
just kind of
much.
like
Yeah.
You're just
like a
dropping.
droopy drunk flame.
Oh, Pam, I
With
think
soggy flames.
maybe you've
if
had
fire
too much
was
to drink.
wet bread.
Episode title: Soggy Flames.
Maybe you should get some rest, guys. Should we let him go back to his room and sleep it off? He got drunk real quick.
Yeah, I think he should maybe take a sleepy poo.
Yeah, Pam, why don't you go upstairs and take a rest for a little bit? We'll come get you later, maybe before we go to the Night Owl. Yeah, sound good? All right.
Okay.
All right, what?
So I
do,
checked the kitchen for poisons and I didn't find any.
There was no poison upstairs, just a honeycomb and the 3 pieces of parchment. 4, sorry. I don't know
Well-
what to do from here. Maybe we should take a little nap. We're going to be up late, probably.
Well, I don't think we have enough time. Well, not to investigate as well. I do have to
What
let
if-
everyone know that I'm completely tapped and I won't be able to do any powerful magic this evening?
Well,
It is
these
2
two
p.m.
letters are sealed to his wife and children, right? Why don't we go deliver them, maybe? We may have to break the news to them. I don't know if they know, but seems like it's the right thing to do.
We still need to speak with the Church of Sahini as well, but I suppose with the news of a friend's death, we can wait till the morrow.
I can go deliver the letters. Well, if you guys want to investigate at the church, then we'll meet back up here. We'll grab Pem from his little drunken nap, and then we'll go to the Night Owl after that.
Do we think Pam will be recovered enough?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
he'll be fine. Maybe a glass of warm milk with some butter will be just what he needs.
Fair enough. Well, then we should check in, Lionel, with the church to let them know we're here and also see what's happening.
Absolutely, sir.
Were you able to get everything you needed?
I hold up the letters. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Shall we?
Yes. We'll be going to the church if anyone wants to join us.
Fing, do you want to go with them, or do you want to come with me?
Are you just dropping the letters off at the post office, or are you going
Well,
to
that's a
meet
good
with
question.
them
I
personally?
don't actually know. I know that his brewery was in town, but I don't know if Maggie, and I call for the bartender. Do you know? Did Emerald? Did he live in town? Did he have, his wife and children here? Were they in town?
I didn't know he was married. He stayed here for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Either
Yeah.
here or at his brewery.
Sir,
Well,
And,
what do
I
the
think-
letters say? What's the address on the letters?
I don't. Is there an address on the letters?
yeah,
Or is?
it's everything minus like a stamp, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If there was an address on here, I'll ask Maggie again. Is this close to us? And I'd show her the address. Nearby, walking distance. Yeah.
No, not walking distance.
Oh.
Quite distance.
Well,
You
that
can see
changes things.
the city there is Iselonore, which is a few days travel.
To the post office
Well-
owns the church.
Yeah, we'll
freeze
just drop
frame.
these off at the post office.
All right. Not quite. As you guys are having this conversation, a couple figures walk in the bar, and kind of like chat energy. As there's like, "Yo, what do you got? The cheapest beer you have," and you get. We'll take a room too.
Oh, you should try the wine. It's very good.
We don't drink wine.
Oh, pussies.
And they go and
Roll initiative.
sit down, and you can see them kind of chatting and looking around, and you're like, thought you said he came this way. Yeah, I thought he came into the bar. You know how he is.
Oh,
Let's see him.
Do I notice this? My suspicions are tinkling. My suspicious
Let's say, hold on.
senses.
Oh, passive. That's stealth check. That's hold on.
15 is my
15. They have plus 0 stealth. I thought it was gonna be 1. Yeah. So those of you have 15 or higher can pick up here that, and they're kind of just looking around, and they're looking around. They kind of look at all you guys, and they go, "There's nobody here."
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Yeah.
May I inquire as to who you're looking for?
Oh, you talk fancy, huh?
Yes.
We're just looking for somebody who owes our boss a little bit of money.
Right, and who is that?
Well, elf fella, about yay high.
Mm-hmm.
Has a knack for gambling.
Sure. Still no name.
Well,
Well, as your friend so eloquently pointed out, I talk fancy, which means my purse is heavy. I may be able to help with the debt if you tell me who it is. I may be able to help you find the person. These are things that I may be able to do.
well,
Yeah.
look. We saw him around here.
Him.
The elf fella.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he just then goes on to describe basically Pem to a T. He goes, oh,
And what did this
We,
elf fella do?
I don't know his name, but in our circles, we don't get much for names. Just going in a dream in the bottom of some taverns and basements.
Don't
But-
in a dream in the what? Why are you looking for him?
Well, he owes my boy, a debt.
Right, and you've mentioned that. Any details you have would be welcome.
Look,
Yes,
he's a gambler,
sure.
a filthy gambler, and he needs to pay up.
What if I told
Do you know where he is?
I lean in. And what if I told you I knew where this elf fellow was?
The one that you're not directly speaking to kind of stands up. Where is he?
I kind of step in between the guy that stand up and Quoben, but still very
I'm on my
proper.
feet, too.
Still very proper with
It
my
is-
cane. With my cane hanging off my elbow.
And I just want to make it clear, I've deducted that they're looking for Pem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. With my obviously highly skilled deduction skills.
Mhm.
Well, you
You
see.
may not be smart. You're wise, though. You can pick up on.
Yeah.
thing.
I may or may not know where a person that would be staying, hiding, whatever word you wish. I'm curious, though, what your boss wants from him. I like to deal with, and I look at them both disdainfully, with the upper class. I'm used to working with more gentle folk than you.
Well, if boss doesn't get his money, break his knees, and his
Yes. I don't need the
Wait.
details of your peasant work. How much is the debt? Who is the debt owed to, and where can we find him?
it's owed to Tejas Red.
Tejas Red.
You got the number? Hey, guys. Yeah. Let's see here. He pulls like a list. Oh, he didn't pay. All these days he didn't pay. About 1,400 gold.
Well, that's not that much. Surely he can cover it.
Well,
Tim's just like wide-eyed as fuck, looking at this guy and back at Tobin and like.
I think
at
I'm
Lionel
gone.
And...
yeah, you're
he's
upstairs.
yeah,
asleep
I'm
in the room.
there.
Pem's in
No, I'm
bed.
not looking at you. It's Coben and the other guy and Lionel. I'm just like, fucking, what kind of numbers are these?
Well, if you see him, think, how much is a room? And then Maggie's just like,
I assure you
About
they're
5
m- much higher than you can afford on your, I assume, minimal wages. Your working is... Your
I
work
think
ethic
they're all
is
booked
lacking.
up, right? Didn't we get the last couple of rooms? You might
and then
want to
Maggie's
look
like,
somewhere else.
There's one open.
I'll buy it. I've rented the last room, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we'll have a couple drinks here, and then you can tell your friend we'll be at the Tall Glass, doing what we do best.
I'll tell whoever what I feel necessary, and you will not give me orders.
Oh yeah, by the way, are you guys gonna be there in 4 days? At the tall glass?
What was the boss's name one more time?
Tejas Red.
Pass red.
Oh, I wrote it down.
Nice. Good job, Clay.
Thanks.
Doesn't
Good
Danny
job,
take your notes
Tobin.
for you this campaign?
Man, my notes are thorough this
They
campaign.
they stay around for like not too long, but really another 20 minutes or so, and then just toss a small coin purse to Maggie, and it's like, that should cover it. And they go 1,400 gold. Or the knees get it.
They point at me.
Basically, they just go, we'll be back.
Good day.
We thank you.
All
Bye.
right.
And then
Hope to
once
see
they
you
leave
again.
and the door shuts and I think that they definitely can't hear me, I don't know if anyone else picked up on it, but they were describing Pem.
Oh yeah, yeah, we picked up on that.
I say
that was,
imperiously.
1,400 gold. How does a man rack up that much debt?
Well, it's quite
I
easy to
mean-
spend that much money.
Yeah, did you see him? He was out of control not moments ago.
I feel like we may
Like,
have gotten a glimpse
What
of how that
questions
happened.
do you have?
But like, I wonder, is it, what is the
Not
nature
much
of his
moments
debt?
ago.
Ugh.
Well, I believe we may have something to do to help our acquaintance Pem settle his debt. I can't imagine that is a true debt. I believe they've probably inflated the numbers.
Here's the thing, though, is they mentioned the tall glass, and I want to go to the tall glass in a few days for this music competition. That seems like fun. That seems like a good time for me.
Yeah, I want to go too. I like to dance.
Lionel, is this common?
I would like to see you dance.
Is this?
Is this what?
Fuck Coben.
I've asked Lionel if this is common.
Oh,
Well, catfolk, maybe, sir. Not too familiar.
I see. What about the musics and the competitions?
Yes, sir, that is common. In most cities.
Interesting. They don't just hire the musicians.
They do at times.
I see.
Jesus. So,
Right.
I think, well,
To
wait-
the post
oh,
office.
To the
or
post
the
office.
Church. And I freeze frame again.
All right.
Lionel, do you have any extra stamps or postage, or can I just get those at the office? Do you think? In your
That's where I got mine, sir.
Sir? Oh, you don't have to call me sir. Just call me Serge.
That's
Thank
what
you.
You cannot spell surge without sir.
Okay.
Surge.
Well, let's to the post office.
If you wish.
All right. For the sake of brevity, you guys can only take 2 silver out for postage, but you
Mhm.
guys can go deliver the notes, and
I'd
Danny, take
I'd
another
also
5
like to
silver out. for
write
the
a
room
third
that I
note
bought.
to the same address, just kind of like informing his wife and children of the situation, and maybe like put the 2 notes in an envelope with a note from me saying like, "Hey,
gotcha.
it's not looking good."
That's all it says. Hey, it's not looking
Uh,
How do you
inquire
write- how
at
do you
Maggie
write a
Miley's
sigh?
in the town for more information. It seems like there may have been an accident or a very unfortunate event. These letters were found in your late husband's room, and I underline late, like trying to give the hint. You know what I mean?
Hint.
And
I try and give a hint by fucking writing it out in plain and underlining that shit. I give
Yeah.
the hint.
so I will, and I'll send that to them.
All right. And
Signed,
then
Serge.
I guess in 2 weeks we'll pick back up with going to the church, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. Just so you guys know, the people were coming in the afternoon, and it just happened to be that them. I was like, oh, he's gonna be hammered when they show up, and he's like, I'm going to bed, and I was like, that works. That'll be funny.
Oh
All
man,
right.
missed it by this much. Could have
Yeah.
been fucking trouble.
Man.
Good stopping point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, hope you guys enjoyed a little more tension building.
I have serious
And-
concerns about what's happening.
World building.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. We're gonna get into some shit.
I feel like we're doing
As-
such a
Yeah.
bad job.
As always.
Yeah.
I feel like we're doing such a bad job at preparing and dealing with this like really dangerous situation that like it's
As always.
only gonna end up violent.
Hey,
All
Try our
right.
best.
Cool
Well.
stuff. 2 weeks.
We're gonna go to the
2 weeks.
church
Yeah, we can repent.
at some point.
Guys,
Like-
we need silver before people can repent.
True. And you guys
Oh,
are all
yeah?
probably gonna need some silvered shit.
Guys, I might be a werecat.
Ooh.
You're already
gonna
a
Well,
be
yeah, I
cat.
was supposed to
fun as hell.
cure you. I was supposed to look at your wound. I forgot.
Nah,
You got
no,
hammered.
No, it's fine. You got hammered.
Just so you guys know, the other drunks are angry, happy, and sad.
Makes sense.
What was this
I
one?
love these drinking rules. Those are
Stupid.
This is
wild.
stupid.
Stupid, yeah, stupid, okay.
I love that.
You are stupid drunk.
That's amazing.
All
All
right.
right, guys. Good
Well,
sesh.
yeah.
Unreal. Mm-hmm.
It's a show.
Bye.
Bye, friend.
Bye. Bye.